Hello, everyone. This is Milton Herring, Vice President of Coaching at Fundamental Growth Incorporated, co-founder of Spudazzo Enterprises, and founder of Envision Life Incorporated, coming out with a new book titled Your Purpose, Your App, How to Start Living on Purpose and Be Connected to a Desired Destination in Life. I'm excited to bring you this series right now. Actually, what we're gonna talk about is Christmas and kids. Christmas and kids. I want to say 6 leadership tips I learned from my 7-year-old, and it's amazing what I learned. I know Christmas has passed and we're in the new year now, but I want to let you know that there's some really good nuggets that I'm going to share with you today. It goes about the story of little Milton, my son, who's 7 years old, and wanting to put up his Christmas tree and write the list for Santa and Mom and Dad. I mean, I can't tell you how important Christmas was to little Milton and the effort he put into it and the thought he put into it. On a daily basis, he was always looking at his list, always checking it twice, wondering if he got everything down he wanted to. Oh, maybe I didn't want that. Let me put this in. And really taking ownership of his Christmas coming up. And when December rolls around, you know, the excitement is in the air. The kids start to talk about it at school. He started to talk about it at home. And this holiday is very high time for him. And he's beginning to understand at 7 years old what this holiday, how important this holiday is. Not only for the gifts, but the reminder of Jesus whose birthday he celebrates with Santa Claus coming. And there are six different things that I learned, and it's amazing. As we put up this tree, he came with us, was, hey, Dad, Mom, I want to put up the Christmas tree. We didn't have the space. We didn't make the space for the tree yet. So we took some time and thought about it, and we weren't ready to get it out. We get the tree yet and go through the whole process, putting on the lights, putting on the ornaments. I guess Mom and Dad were just kind of taking their time. But the sense of urgency that little Milton put on us every day. We'd give him a date come, and he'd remind us of that day. Is it Saturday? I'd say, okay, we'll do it Saturday. Saturday comes, and we haven't moved quite yet. Oh, well, let's do it let's do it on Wednesday. Wednesday comes, and we haven't quite done it yet as parents. And he's getting on us. He's encouraging us and wanting to see that Christmas tree up, because that Christmas tree represented much more than a tree. It represented everything he was expecting, and his expectation was very high. And that Christmas tree allowed Santa to come bring gifts. If there was no Christmas tree, I can see it in his mind, then there's no gifts. So getting that Christmas tree up was very important. But I want to share these 6 tips with you, which really inspired me to put this together and to share it with you. Number 1 thing is expectations bring confidence and boldness. I mean, little Milton expected Christmas to come, and he expected Santa to provide him gifts this Christmas. No matter what goes on in the economy, no matter what's going on around him in his environment, there is an expectation from a 7-year-old that Christmas is coming and there's going to be gifts for him to open. You know, the U.S. market research firm Harris Interactive is one of those organizations which conducts periodic research surveys to gauge the mood of consumers towards the U.S. economy and U.S. job market. By uncovering consumer thoughts and feelings, retailers, economists, and investors believe they can predict the short-term consuming future. It's very clear that the expectation of the person dictates what others do with him or to her or with her or down the road. So look at your expectation. When you're expecting something in your life this year, and you're expecting something in your business, expecting something on your job, you're going to bring a sense of confidence and boldness. Now listen to me, I'm not talking about a negative confidence or a negative boldness, but something that's going to bring something that's positive to your life, that you're going to walk around with your shoulders back, your head up, and you're going to just feel a little different. The next thing I learned was to talk about your goals often. Talk about it often. Human beings can inspire each other in a way that processes, structures, tasks, or lists, and mantras cannot. You know, to make your goals live, you need to speak them out. And that's what little Milton did. He spoke his goals out. You need to share them with other people. You need to ask others to hold you accountable. And then you want to hold them accountable to help you, to encourage you. You need to visualize your goals powerfully, and that's what he did with his list, and communicate your energy and excitement to others. And I tell you, little Milton was very good at that, at communicating his excitement, because he knew Christmas was coming. The next tip I want to give you is talking about setting a date. When we set dates, we set our future. And not setting a date, essentially setting myself up to fail, because if I just say, oh, we'll get it done, it didn't put any urgency on myself, and it put any urgency on little Milton. To set a date means to activate the vision. Let me repeat that. To set a date means to activate the vision. So remember, to set a date, implement, put into action what you're expecting to do. The fourth thing is keep others accountable. The prelude to keeping others accountable is that there is a relationship of trust. In order to have a relationship of trust, you've got to invest in that relationship. So in order to keep others accountable properly, have a relationship of trust. And when there's trust, accountability requests are less threatening or confrontational. So when you have trust and you're assertive with someone, you're keeping them accountable, it's less threatening because they trust you, they know you, they like you. And those are the three main elements that that are required to have a successful relationship, especially one that's going to look for you to have promotion or to help you get your vision accomplished. The fifth point is help others along the way. When I saw this perfectly, even though little Milt wanted the Christmas tree up, he was so energetic and so focused on helping us put the Christmas tree up and putting the ornaments on. He was so highly expecting that once this Christmas tree was up, that Christmas was around the corner. So help your team members, help those around you as you're expecting something great with your boldness and confidence, or keeping them accountable that you're helping them win, you're helping them succeed. Servant leadership versus dictatorship. There's a big difference in those two. When you help others win, you will have established trust and loyalty from them down the road, because they know that you will be there with them through thick and through thin. The sixth point is celebrate together. And that's what Christmas was about. When we had Christmas Day, it was a celebration of everything that we've gone through the whole year, encompassed into one morning where we can say thank you for the gifts, exchange some love. And something that we work on doing diligently every day, every week, is to always enjoy and embrace and to encourage one another. Celebrations bring fun into the equation. And when things are fun, you want to repeat those actions and experiences. Also, celebration is more than just a job well done, but more importantly, a launching pad for going after the next goal. Let me encourage you today that when you are moving forward to your visions and to your goals, to your dreams, to your destiny in life, that you will utilize these 6 tips to have your best year ever. And if I can learn something from my 7-year-old, I know that you can learn something also from the environment that you have around you. Take time today to be great. This is a brand new year. It's a brand new day. And with your potential maximized to the point that you will have great success,